What's up, y'all? It's Ja, and welcome to episode 2 of the Basement Project. And I'm sitting here with the lovely, talented, effervescent 7, aka at 7:14 p.m. Now, 7,
Hi guys.
how you doing today?
I'm good. I'm alive.
Good, good, good. Now,
hmm
like I said, your name. How did you come up with that?
I came up with my name because I thought my first rap name was Wack. I will not disclose that rap name. Um, and I was born at exactly 7:14 p.m. Also, my first, middle, and last name, my government, all have 7 letters in it. So I just felt like it was fitting. It was right. It felt good.
You know, and I definitely get that vibe from you, even when I listen to your music. And I think the first time I saw you live at Purchase, don't ask me the year, don't ask me what it was,
hmm
you blew me away. Now, speak on the live performance aspect. How important is that to you as an artist?
It's the most important. That's the number one for me. I think that's the place where I get most of my stress out. It's where I feel the most connected to my music because I feel like it brings me back to when I first wrote a line. Like when you first write it and you feel it deep down and you're like, yo, that's fire.
Yeah.
So it brings me back to that space, and I love it, especially when I see people around me in agreement with the things that I have to say. So.
Yeah, and like when I listen to you, I really do get a soulful vibe. Like, um, how do you make a song? Like, what structure comes first for you? Like,
Well, I wing it. I don't know. I don't. I wouldn't, cause like you can't you can't structure your creativity. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't put it in a box like that. You just have to go with it. Like usually, um, it's just whatever feeling I'm resonating with the most at the time. Um, it will it turns into a song once I hear something catchy. Like somebody may say something in passing conversation. Um, I might even hear just like the sound of like a certain like creak in the floor, just something that like can trigger. I don't know what it is. I guess my creativity, and I just go from there. It's
yeah.
no real like finite process.
Growing up, when did it start for you?
For me, I mean, you know, my family has always said like, I was singing before I could talk. As for rap, I didn't start rapping until I was like maybe 19 years old. And funny story, I was in a bathroom. You know who you are. I was in a bathroom, and we were, everybody, it's a community, so you put all your goods together, when you're trying to have a good time.
Yeah.
So these goods were all different colors, and so I was like, all right, yo, that looks like a chopped salad, like. And so I just wrote a song called Chopped Salad after that, and it kind of it morphed, and I used different influences I had. Yeah, I feel like that's where my rap skills developed. My musicality, I feel like that developed more. Like I used to sit in the basement for hours, not as nice as this one, but a basement nonetheless. And I would just watch YouTube videos and try to sound not terrible.
Now, I just want to bring another one of your talents. Like, I've seen a lot of rappers merging the two worlds of food and rap together, right?
hmm
Now, you being also a chef.
He's dragging it. I'm not a chef. I'm not a chef. I haven't earned those stripes yet. Don't get it
I
confused.
got you. But
I'm a
speaking of
cook.
somebody who enjoys the culinary arts, how are you able to bring both worlds together?
I personally haven't found a way to meld the two. Um, in the future, I would like to explore that more, like doing more of my performances in restaurants and like, more like culinary arts kind of centered situations. Like I'm not really into like those giant festival stages, you know. I like that small intimate feeling, and like if I can get it to a point in my career where like I can start charging people $1,000 ticket, you pull up, you get a full, you get a full, course, 3-4 course meal with wine tasting added to it,
That's a vibe.
You know what I'm saying? And you just have like that private experience with me and like my talent, and like even if I could have some sort of involvement in the creation of the menu, kind of like based around my album, Don't Steal My Ideas. Yeah, I'm gonna get that copyrighted. Hold on, we gotta
get this copyrighted.
I'm gonna say less. Yeah.
All right, we gonna put that to the side. But speaking about influences now, what are some of the influences that have impacted you artistically?
Artistically, I mean, obviously my mother is Erykah Badu, and my father is 3 Stacks. So I feel like those two have had the most impact on me artistically because of the way they came into the rap game, and like they brought more than just like hardcore street style. They kind of had this essence in them that it put the soul back into hip hop. You know what I'm saying? I mean, not saying that hip hop didn't have a soul. It just wasn't all about like the street, and it didn't have that that hard vibe, you know what I'm saying? Because I feel like even the female rappers, like, previous, I'm not even say female rappers, I'm gonna say even the more pop-esque rappers, like previous to them in the 90s, like the 80s rappers, they were very it had that like typical bounce to it, and they kind of brought this calming flow, yet lyrical and like cryptic thing. And not only that, they style is impeccable. So I would say those are two of my biggest influences.
Now, what moment really inspired you to pursue this craft?
Moment inspired me to pursue this craft. I think for me, all right, so I had to be maybe like 16, and at this time I was living in Brooklyn, and Afropunk was free. Afropunk was free. For y'all who don't know, who gentrified and ain't never been to Brooklyn and all that jazz, Afropunk was free, 19.9. You pull up with your body, a skateboard, a cool outfit, maybe $20. You can eat good and listen to some bomb music. And what? No. And yeah. So and at the time I was still trying to figure out who I was, and I was denying myself of my artistry because of what other people thought I should be, and me trying to not fall into the same path or seen in the same light as the people before me. You know what I'm saying? So this particular day, I had no idea that one of my favorite artists was going to perform, and I was doing like political stuff, like passing out flyers and stuff, and all of a sudden all I hear is whether you're high or low, and y'all know who that is. If you know about a tightrope, you know what I'm talking about. All right. And I found out every year she would perform there for free, remember, because the festival was free. They weren't really only people making money was the vendors. And I slithered my way to the front, all right? I left my station, okay? Because it pulled me in, and I ran, and I like slithered my way to the front, right? And out of nowhere, I look up, and at the moment that I get to the front, I'm telling you, literally 2 minutes later, this lady drops her hairpin on the stage, and everyone's like snatching for it to like keep it, and I snatch it, and I reach up, and I pass it to her. She tells me thank you, and then she puts it in all smooth and keeps sliding across it. I was like, yup, this is what I want to do, guys. That's how I knew. I was like, it was just a magic that I experienced like, it was just magic. It was a magical moment, and you know, thank you Afropunk for that experience for free. Sponsor me, or sponsor us. Yeah. So that was when I realized like it was for me, and I couldn't fight it because it felt like all my atoms were jumping. Like I couldn't control it, you know.
Well, I think I'm out of questions. But if there's anything else that you want to say, anything else that you want to add, feel free.
What up, people? So again, I'm 7:14 p.m. I have one song on SoundCloud. Don't flame me. But there'll be more coming soon. I'm definitely working as hard as I possibly can to give you guys the best of the best of the best of me. And yeah, don't do drugs.
Right.
Or do.
Alright, yo, we're about to get into this 1 minute wrap up. For the sample of the day, we have the good old Antonio Carlos Jobin. Good jazz music. You can look this up on iTunes, Spotify, YouTube. The link will be in the description for a download. Don't forget to like, subscribe, follow, all that good stuff.
Comment.
Feedback. We need that shit. You feel me? So once again, I am Ja, aka Sweaters. This is 7, and that's a wrap.
He want that. He want that. He want that. He want that sporty, spicy breeder. I got that aura top with 4C and a beater. Her skin fresh baked from right out the oven. Heater, don't know you need her. Boy, if you can't see her, what's got you blind to your divine path? Know what that means? I assume you can do math. I assume you can't do math. Hope that you can do that, cause that there something drove you too mad. So, ziplock your mouth before words fall out. Like, ayo, ma, you pretty for a black girl. Just to keep saying I ignore while I'm listening to Wack World. And she said to worry about yourself and don't worry about nobody. It's okay if you not think or got a lot of body. Come at me wrong, I bend you over like you Dobby. But wait, let me chill. Learn to relax and I will Dobby. And Crim Day late Crim is the only thing I see him letting through the lobby. Stay hella straight, cause I know that some killers came before me. And that means you cannot default me. I mean, can you really fault me for not wanting to be wanted only when I'm needed? Them stupid standards saturated in the hatred got me heated. Them stupid standards saturated in the hatred got me heated. Them stupid standards saturated in the hatred got me heated. So I done pop the lock, pick up the paper. In the game called cheetah chance. Until I'm dead, they won't be hip to what I've said. Cause they take too full on, pull their way too open like a Bez. We anti them cause we don't do what Simon says. We anti them cause we don't do what Simon says. And again, that's my declaration. Ha ha, I win, you lose. Go home, boo hoo. Cause, yeah, he want that sporty, spicy breeder. I got that aura top of 4C and a beater. Her skin fresh baked, born right out the oven heater. Don't know you need her, boy, if you can't see her. What's got you blind to your divine half? Know what that means? I assume you can do math. I assume you can't do math. Hope that you can do that. Is that there something drove you too mad?